Hello, Shavua Tov. Welcome to the third day of Elul. We're beginning the week after Shabbat, and we are doing it on two different continents at this moment. We're in Siena, Diane and I, and Andrine has just gotten home to Portland. And I have been thinking a lot about music and sound, and when does sound become music. We're here in Siena, where there is drumming happening a lot, but there's a real difference between the drumming that is signal drumming and the drumming that is band drumming. And I realized, listen, because we hear them all the time, that there is a subtle difference. And I wondered about the shofar. Is the shofar a musical instrument or not? And I looked at some texts. I found a thing online from a Rabbi Frederick Klein in Miami, who quoted a thing from Psalms, Psalm 89, verse 16. Happy are the people of Israel who know how to blow the truah, i.e. the sound of the shofar. And then had a commentary by Rav Kahana saying, do other nations not know how to blow a horn? Rather, the verse means to tell us how fortunate are the Jewish people who are afforded the gift to be able to appease their creator with the blowing of the truah. And I found that surprising. Are we like God is going to be mad at us, but if we play a shofar that will calm him down? The shofar is not normally a calming sound. It's a sound of warning, a sound of danger. I looked further, found that the psychoanalyst and anthropologist Theodor Reich in 1919 wrote a book called The Shofar, and he's a student of Freud's. Most of what I got out of is Freudian babble, but once you get past all that stuff, he has this idea that in fact the shofar is the voice of God, that by playing the shofar we are releasing God's voice, and that's why it has that effect on us. It's a different effect than music. And so that same article also referenced a book by a woman named, was it Ruth Cohen, who wrote a book called The Music Libel Against the Jews. The idea that non-Jews would hear Jewish music. It's not music, it's a lot of noise. There's no organ, they're not singing in harmony, and there's all this weird babbling, and then they have this horn that they play. And I decided I should go back to that psalm that was his source material. So I went to Sefaria, and what it says is, Ashrei ha'am yodea trua havaya be'or panecha yahalechun. So Sefaria translates that as, happy is the people who know the joyful shout, because the word trua means the 9-note tone that we play on the shofar, one of the 3 calls, but it also means shout. And then they say, oh Lord, they walk in the light of your presence, but it's not really punctuated that way. It could just as easily mean Ashrei ha'am yodea trua Adonai. Happy is the people. First of all, it doesn't say who knows how. It doesn't say people Israel. Happy is the nation who knows the truah of Havaya, the shout of the divine, or the shofar sound, the voice of God. So I think I'm on Reich's side with this, that the Psalms are saying we are happy because we are able to share the voice of God with each other, and not because we're yelling at God to pay attention to us or to calm down. And those are my thoughts for the third day of Elul. Kia Shvarim Trua. Tekiah.
Tekiah. Shvarim. Tekiah.
Trua. Happy Elul.
Shavua Tov, everyone.
Tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.